Good day, South Africa, and let's check on what the weather has in store for the rest of your Friday. We have here a cold front which hit our shores overnight, and it has introduced the wet weather into the west coast and across southwestern South Africa. And as the cold front continues to move eastwards, we are going to see the rain spreading into much of the south and the east coast as the day progresses. In the meantime, things are going to stay pretty quiet over the western interior, but afternoon and evening thunder showers will pop up once again across the central and eastern parts of South Africa. We are expecting things to start to clear in the evening along much of the west coast. Now you can expect up to a 60% chance of rain and thunderstorms this Friday along the east coast and over parts of eastern South Africa. A 60% chance of rain is forecast along the southwest coastline, and the lighter shades of blue represent up to a 40% chance of precipitation. It's going to be rather cool this afternoon over southwestern South Africa, with highs in the lower 20s for Sutherland, Cape Town, George, as well as Port Elizabeth. Slightly warmer as we go towards East London. It's going to be hot in KwaZulu-Natal with highs in the lower to mid 30s. A high of 28 for Johannesburg. Similar temperatures for Bethlehem. Pretoria will hit the 30-degree mark. 32 for the highs in Mahikeng, Bloemfontein, as well as Uppington. Let's check on what's happening around the coastal areas. Poor beach conditions are forecast along much of the west coast thanks to the cloudy and wet weather forecast over these coastal areas, and swell heights will average 1.5 meters off the west coast. Bigger swell heights are forecast, however, off the southwest coastline, reaching around 3.5 meters. And here, poor beach conditions are also forecast. It's going to stay pretty wet for much of your day, and this, together with strong winds, will keep people away from the beaches around the Cape Agulhas area. We are also expecting strong winds and wet weather along the south coast. The winds could gust up to 55 kilometers per hour around Port Elizabeth. Lastly, along the east coast, fresh to strong winds are expected here, and these are going to keep beach conditions unfavorable for these coastal areas. That's all from the Weather Center for now. Enjoy the rest of your Friday.